Good morning, guys. Day 4, and that's where we're going to be doing our sail away today. Can't wait. Yep, we're already docked in St. Maarten, and it's partly sunny. High is 79, low of 73. It's 6:27 a.m. Actually, no, it's not. That's when sunrise was. I think according to ship time, it's 7:32. So we got room service. Are we going to eat it outside or in here? We're going to eat it out there, which we will take it out there in a moment. So, well, actually, we'll just take it out there and then I'll show you outside. Okay, so we are apparently, I don't know, the thrusters are still going. I don't know if we're actually docking here. Is this where we're docking?
Yes.
Okay, so we're not docked yet. And we have the lovely view of train cars, I guess. But anyway, as you can see, there's St. Maarten. This is the Dutch side. I don't know how much you can see with that sun. You should be able to actually see. I can't see. There it is. And here is our breakfast. It's very sunny, which is a good thing. And so we're just gonna have breakfast. Here's Doug. Say good morning, Doug.
Good morning.
Oh, he resisted.
I did.
You could hear it though, right? The Doug was just hanging there. It was just hanging there. He wanted to say good morning, Doug, but he resisted. So yeah, let's see what did I get. So we have some coffee, and I got a hot chocolate because they don't have chocolate milk. And that's not why I got it. I got the hot chocolate because I like to put hot chocolate into my coffee. I like to put mocha into my coffee. So I got that. Doug got scrambled eggs, hash browns, and sausage. And I got hash browns. I did not. Oh, Doug gets 2 hash browns because I did not ask for hash browns. I might taste it, but that would be it. Yeah. So we are going to have breakfast. So we're going to eat, and we're not going to get off with everybody else. We should be docked in the next 30 minutes. We're not getting off with everybody else. We'll wait. We don't like to get into the mad rush. So we'll wait. We'll get off. I'm not sure what we're doing. I think we're just going to walk around a bit. And there's a few things happening on the ship, I think, that we want to see. I'm not sure. I'll let you know what we do. But we do have the helipad. How do you say it? Would somebody please let me know? Leave me a video telling me how you say it. Helipad? I want to say helipad, but I think it's helipad. Helipad. This is the dilemma of the day. Okay, so we have the helipad sail away at 5:45. So that's what we're gonna do this evening. And you know, I said last night was gonna be a quiet evening, and then we ended up at the party because I can't resist a party. See how much fun we could have had if everybody was here. We need to do a group cruise. Oh my gosh. A group cruise on Celebrity with these kind of parties would be too much fun. All right, I'm gonna eat breakfast. See you in a little while. I know, I haven't even eaten breakfast yet, but I wanted to show you this. That's Jewel of the Seas. It's a Norwegian ship. No, Royal Caribbean. I'm sorry. Jewel of the Seas, Norwegian. I keep saying Norwegian. Royal Caribbean. I just saw its little nose come around and thought that you might really see it. She's coming in to dock alongside, well, opposite us.
We have a solarium.
Yep. Doug was just noticing that they have a solarium up there, like ours on this ship. A lot of ships do, actually. I forgot I was going to tell you guys, when we woke up this morning, it smelled like cigarette smoke in our cabin. Like pretty strong. It's not like it was coming through the AC vent. Right, Doug? Doug's eating. Doug's eating. Let's watch Doug eat. Yeah, so it smelled like smoke. And opened up the balcony door, and it smelled more like smoke. It was very strong outside, so the smell was coming from outside, interestingly enough. Well, there. Now our view off the balcony is another ship. That's a much better view than the train boxcars thingies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was the other side of the ship, the port side. I just walked outside and checked the other side. So we are docked, and customs has been on, and people are getting off. Okay, since we have a few minutes, I figured I would talk to you about your fellow passengers on Celebrity. So this, as I said yesterday, this is one of the funnest cruises I've been on, and that's not just because of everything that we're doing on board, but it's also because of the other passengers. Everybody here is just excuse me, I don't know, there's just a different attitude. I don't know how to put it. The ages range from, there are some young families, not a lot. I mean, seriously, we've been on the cruise for 4 days now, and I would say, I mean, we've probably, what would you say? I would say we've probably seen 5 or 6 young families. I mean, I'm not saying...
It's probably more, but...
Well, I'm not saying young enough to have young... I'm not saying that. I'm saying people actually with children, is what I'm saying. There's a lot more than that of people in their, 30s. I'm just saying actually people with families, young families. So yeah, we've probably seen about a handful, I don't know, of young families. And then there's, quite a few, say mid-30s. There's a lot more 40s and 50s. And then there's a fair amount of above 60s too. What age group do you think is the most represented? The above 60s, the 40s and 50s, or the 20s and 30s?
I'd say probably 60 and above, maybe.
60 and above. Do you think
maybe 50 and above?
No, that wasn't the...
I know.
He doesn't listen to the
choices.
game. He doesn't listen.
I wouldn't
It was 60 and above, 40s and 50s, under 40s.
There's a good mix.
Okay, so you think that the 60s and above might have the edge, but there is a lot of 40s and 50s
Yes,
as
I
well.
agree, yes.
Okay, that's what I would think also. That's exactly how I felt about it. Which I think the videos kind of show that. That yeah, there's a lot of 40s and 50-year-olds, a lot, but there is a lot of above 60s, and they may have the edge. They may. And as far as under 40s, there's a smattering of them. Is that the right word? Definitely are. Absolutely. Especially when you go to dinner, you can tell that. Right, yeah. You have 70-year-olds and up out on dance floors until 3 a.m. and they are seriously. Am I wrong? These people were, I mean, oh
They
my
were doing
gosh.
more than young kids do.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, there was this one woman. You saw this woman last night dancing with that guy,
Oh, yeah.
the high stepper guy. She was in her, I would say, late 70s, mid to late 70s. She was doing back bends, right? Back bends.
She was
And
getting down low.
she
up
was.
and-
And she was not skinny either. She was, a little heavy. And these people, these 70 and above people, they are out there with everybody else, and they are dancing for hours at a time. All right. So anyway, that's what the your fellow passengers on at least this celebrity cruise are like, and polite, kind. There's a lot of kindness here. Right? Like just a lot of kindness.
Very courteous.
Yeah, just really caring people.
Everybody's happy to see you.
Yeah, they're happy to see you. I have as yet, and you correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, not if I'm wrong, but if you've seen it. I have as yet to see one of those grouchy people standing to get on a crowded elevator, getting upset because somebody's getting on before them, or, whatever. Have you?
No.
No, what you see on this ship is, as a matter of fact, it happened yesterday. We walked up and there was probably about 6 people waiting to get on an elevator. They were there before us. The elevator came, but it was on our end in front of us. And I said, well, Doug and I both said, go ahead and go. They were there before us. And the man's like, that's completely unnecessary, And that's really all he said. He was just like really happy. He's like, no, that's unnecessary. Although we let them go and they went. But he was like, you don't need to do that. We're all going to the same place. I thought, wow, see, that doesn't happen on those other ships. People are cranky. And they hate waiting at elevators. And they hate when people walk up and they've been sitting there for, 5 minutes. And then the person that just walks up gets on first. Especially if it's a crowded elevator, and then they have to continue waiting. All of those little circumstances. You know what I mean. Doug's over here bobbing his head. He's like, yeah, you don't see it here. It just... Now, I'll let you know if that changes by the end of the cruise. But for now, and we've been on this ship, we didn't get our port call yesterday.
That's true.
Yeah. And a lot of times when you don't get your port call and everybody... And we were in bumpy, rocky seas.
True also.
Yeah, when you combine missing your port, being in bumpy, rocky seas altogether, you usually get some cranky people. They were handed lemons, they made lemonade. Right? They had a blast. Everybody's happy. Day 4, and that's how it is still. So anyway, enough of that. I'm going to go. I'm going to see what's happening. See you in a little while.